Hello and welcome to this London day out with me. We as in me and you guys are off to London today on just a shopping day, to be honest, and just a bit of a mooch and adventuring in a new area. We're going down to between like Tooting Bec and Tooting Broadway to do a pile of charity shops because my sister has explored the area. There's some pretty good ones down there. I love like junk style charity shops, and she said there's two really good ones that are like that. So yeah, and I've saved a whole load on my map. So we're gonna go do that, and then we are gonna head into Central. And we are going to go and look in the Ikea that is opened up on Oxford Street. And then we're gonna go along and do a couple other shops, Tiger, Tooting Bec, Primark, and yeah. And obviously when I get back I'll give you a haul of everything I've got and have a bit of a chat. I will be taking out my phone rather than my camera just because it's so much easier to film on my phone in shops and I don't get so worried about my camera, you know, so it takes an anxiety off my brain. I don't mind taking it on days out in certain places, but shops not quite so much. So yeah, so I'll probably do it with my phone. And also when you're on your phone it looks like you're just video calling someone. It's so much easier to make you feel less people are staring at you, which is again an anxiety thing. And yeah, we are on scaffolding day 5 if you've watched my weekly vlog. Apologies if it goes up a bit late. My computer was being a dick last night basically. Thursday night I was trying to edit it. I got like halfway through and it just didn't want to do anymore. This morning I was going to finish editing it and instead I had a nap because I was really tired. So tired I was like, don't know if I'll do London. I had a nap, feel 1,000 times better. So yeah, so I'm like, no, we're off to London. I will do vlog when I get back this evening. It's all in there. I just need to, you know, put it in an order for bits of it and just, yeah, turn the volume up on clips and yeah. So it won't take me too long, but yeah, there we go. And it's a lovely bright blue sky, sunny day today. So yeah, so I've already got water in my bag, I've got my anxiety meds, got a snack, some shopping bags. So yeah, so let's go out for an adventure and I'll catch up with you on this camera here when we get back and we will do a haul and a chat because yeah. So yeah, so I'll see you beautiful folks when I get back from London. But in the meantime, enjoy all the clips of me chatting in the meantime, but that's to my phone, so it just feels a bit different. Yeah, so I'll see you in London.
Did you agree with? He's still trying.
Ikea. I am in Ikea, being off the street. I've got a little woolly basket. I don't particularly want to look round all the built up houses and stuff, so I'm just going to head straight down to the marketplace bit, and do that down there. But yeah, I've already picked up a t-shirt because an Ikea t-shirt. Yes, please. My sister asked me to pick up the sweet pecan if it smelled nice. I like the apple one. She did ask me to smell the mimosa one. It just smells a bit weird, like cleaning stuff. So yeah, but it's very quiet and chill in here.
Good afternoon.
I've got sandwich bags. But yeah, there we go. Before I let the announcement pass. But yeah, no. So it's all very nice and chill in here. The marketplace in the London one is down 2 levels. So yeah, but it's not bad, but I'm just feeling a bit hot and overwhelmed, so I'm just wanting to get my few bits and have a look and then head out really. So this is more going to be little clips and then a big vlog, a big haul at the end, because I did really well at the charity shops. So lots of books today, hence why I'm a bit tired and a bit hot. But yeah, so I'm going to work my way through a few bits of my sister's list and I'll catch up with you in a bit. I'm in Primark, nabbed a wheelie number. I like these, but I can't see myself going for them. And I also like the blue ones, but again, they don't quite feel right. So, but it always gives me anxiety coming in here. I love this blue suit. It always gives me anxiety coming in here, and when I get in, I'm not bad. It's just, yeah, coming in. But yeah, no. So I'm going to carry on mooching. If I see anything really good, I'll show it to you. These are pretty, could do history bounding really well as a petticoat. And there is also their lovely embroidered one there. There is full length. This one's 25 and I think this one is also. Yeah, they're lovely though. You know you're old when fashion does a loop. Gingham pedal pushers with a tiny slit at the knee. It just needs 2 little tiny roses sewn on. Oh my god, very nostalgic. I really wanted these when I was in year 5 and I was like 9, 10. And I had lilac ones with little yellow roses on the knee for Greece. I've got a matching shirt. Lots of very fun, bright holiday stuff. I love the orange suit. Yeah. Part of me that loves sparkly things love this, but also the sensory ick of having that on your hand. But it's a tenner. Good for a festival, I suppose, if you're that kind of person. Picked up a couple of bralettes and a pair of cycling shorts. Yeah, no. I'm on the hunt for a little bag that I can use as a project bag. But I just want to get a cheap one that might have more luck with a makeup bag. The joys of now crocheting. Stuff like this I can make because this is all sewn. See the stitching on the back, so it's just sewn together thread. It's not going to last. But now I know. I'm genuinely excited by this. Essence is in Primark, which means we have mascaras. And it all goes down there as well. It's all around the people. But yeah, no. This is good. This is so good. I miss Essence. They did good stuff. So, think I found my project bag. It's clear on both sides. It's a good size. They've got like little ones like SpongeBob and these plasticky ones, but these ones I used to have a lot. They split. Whereas this being leather with a really good chunky zip would be a really good crochet project bag, and I can see what's in it. So there we go. Also, here is a me who keeps dropping that handle. I apologise. But yeah, there we go. Just acquired a really pretty blush. It's the twinkly one. And then a new gel eye mask because ours is dead. I threw them away. But look at this Van Gogh jumper. I actually like that, and I never like art with jumpers in here. But it is a bit warm for right now, but that's pretty cool. I'm going to go look at the menswear. They always have really good t-shirts. There is also a really cool Spice Girl shirt. I will show you. It's there, but it's too short for me, for my preferences. But I love it. Hello. In yellow. Chuffed with those bits. I'm going to go look in the menswear for some t-shirts, and then onto a second Tiger and Sosten Grenna, and then home. I think I'm going to treat myself to Five Guys for a milkshake and a sit down. But yeah, doing well. I will say Primark does glassware really well. It's also damn cute. Sorry, I keep nearly dropping this damn handle on this basket. Oh, look at the milk ones. They're my fave. But yeah, we can have fun. I saw a lot of this stuff on Sellen's Primark vlog recently. There was a lot of lobster bits and pieces, but this made me laugh because trans fish. There's lots of fish doing things, but yeah, it's all very fun. There's those cool glasses. The homeware is really improved over the years. Treated myself to a Five Guys, got a banana milkshake, peach Fanta with no bubbles, so still Fanta, and a kids meal, the cheeseburger and chips, all for 13 quid, which is pretty good. Yeah, I ran out of spoons for Sosten Grenna. Let me turn you around. Excuse the music. I ran out of spoons for Sosten Grenna and the other Tiger. Something I particularly need. I'm very satisfied with all the charity stuff I did this morning, or this afternoon. And yeah, I've had a big anxiety moment today, so it kind of threw me off. So I thought just some nice food, sit and take a chill, because it's 5 o'clock now. Let the worst of the commutes pass, and then I will make my way. I've got nice bits in Primark, Ikea, Tooting Tiger and got a drink. Oh no, I picked up one thing, some wipes, but yeah, I've got loads in the charity shops, so yeah, so I will gonna enjoy my food, and I will share a haul when we get home, but for now I'm gonna enjoy my dinner, because Ryan's out and about, and yeah, so it's been a very pleasant day. But yeah, I haven't been to as many shops as I've planned, but that happens some days, so yeah, so I will catch up with you people when I get home. Hello, I'm back from London. At least we've still got some daylight. It's like 25 past 7. Can't even see my little thing. But yeah, I just not long got in. I will say, my new trainers, best purchase. Oh. I'm so used to coming home from being out and about with sore feet, blisters somewhere, and a bit hurting, and yeah, no, my feet are achy because I've walked 12,500 steps, but no blisters, no sore bits, no anything. New trainers. This is where my, you know, I can understand now why people are like, I'll buy second-hand clothing, but I do buy new trainers. I get it now. Sometimes second-hand shoes are great. Other times, yeah, snow, I can really understand it now. So, so pleased. So there we go. So I may, over time, be on the lookout for a second pair of trainers to replace my other pair. I probably will get rid of in time. But there, happy bunny. I have a very, this is the side view of it, that's how full up it is, backpack, and Ikea bag full of Primark, Ikea, Flying Tiger, loads of charity shops. Had a very good time. Between Tooting Bec and Tooting Broadway, there is a really good selection of charity shops. If you're ever in that area of London and just pottering, it's a very interesting cultural mix of the world. I love visiting bits of London like that. And yeah, really good charity shops. I only missed out a couple by the time I got down to Tooting Broadway. My anxiety just went, and I desperately needed the toilet because unfortunately my anxiety, sorry for TMI, liquefies my insides and I have to find a toilet ASAP. It's the worst. My anxiety is so closely linked to my digestive system. It sucks. Really fucking sucks. And I could not find a toilet for love and money. I eventually found a Cafe Nero and just ran to the toilet in there. So yeah, but so after that I was like, do you know what? I'm done with charity shops. Kind of just need a moment. So yeah, so I had a moment. So yeah, I will say I was very productive today. I took my crochet out with me. Oh, no, you don't get caught. Partly why I bought some little bags for my projects so they don't get caught and stuff in my bag. Yeah, this is as far as I've got since I started last night. This is part 2. So yeah, this is a ball, 2 balls? 2 balls. And yeah, so I ran out of wool on the train coming home. So I will start again in a bit, to be honest. So yeah, it's getting pretty good because I've been doing it a while. I've kind of got parts of the pattern memorised, which is quite nice. So yeah, so let me unpack. Obviously I haven't looked through them yet, but I did take quite a few little clips and bits and pieces, but I did get hit by just anxiety and a bit overwhelmed, and yeah, just, you know, life. So I filmed as much as I could today. I was not the best vlogger, but I tried, and that is all I can do. So, you know, then there was that and that, that and that. Just trying to organise my charity stuff into the correct little piles. So yeah, and there's some bits in this one as well. Yeah, the first one I went to, which I filmed a bit in, was great. There was 2 in the area, so I didn't visit the second one. Give me a good excuse maybe next time to start at Tooting Broadway, do the bits down there and then work my way up. It was Oasis in Wandsworth, because Wandsworth is a big bit that covers lots of stuff. So yeah, and as it was, I lucked out today. 2 of the charity shops I went in, everything was half price. I know, how cool is that? I just realised I've got the books the wrong way around for 2 things. There we go. So yeah, all of the things I'm about to show you were from Oasis, and they all together came to £12. So yeah, so I got a little, starting with budgie girls, just a little book about budgies, and it has a bit about health, bits and pieces, which actually will be quite useful. Obviously we have Toothless and Nigel, so yeah, and it gives a little thing of what you can do to help with certain problems. So yeah, so all fun. So there we go. So I've got a book about budgies just because it's useful to have, because we can't take them to the vet, so it's kind of, you have to learn what you can at home, because yeah, it's there is no one locally to me who does bits for budgies. I've got a load of postcards, quite a load of them. I've got like Sir John Sloane's house. I've got bits from Paris. This is called Big Paris one. There's old photograph ones. There are, yeah, just a really good selection of interesting postcards for sketchbook, for interesting to frame up. I don't know, but they were 10p each, and then obviously they were half price, so these were like 50, 60p the bundle, which I thought was great. Got this was £1.50 because it was £3. I loved the opening on it, the neckline. So yeah, so obviously I've had a big clear out my patterns, but I thought I really like that neckline. So even if I use that neckline and just, you know, maybe obviously not quite shoulder pad it, and maybe make it a bit wider at the bottom, so it's just a really cool like 80s opening style sweatshirt without the very 80s-ness of it, would be quite fun. So I picked that up. I got this Bloomsbury ballerina. It's about Lydia Lepokovia, who was part of Diaghilev's Ballet Russe, which I did a lot about when I was at uni and college. Went to the exhibition that was on at the V&A several times, and you know, because I had a membership at the time. And you know, so she was a dancer in Diaghilev's Ballet Russe who married someone from in the Bloomsbury bits, sort of, yeah, and then, you know, all kinds of bits. So it seems very interesting. So I picked that up. It's just a really good read because I'm looking forward to having some nice summer reads. I picked this up. This is by Fourth Reckless. It was £4 and then obviously went down. I'll have to look and see if it's cotton actually. I might be able to dye it if it is. Cotton polyester. Maybe. If not, I'll just have it as is. But yeah, it's a toweling shirt. And it's nice and long and wide. And I had a red toweling dress when I was a teenager, which I loved. So yeah, so I got this just because I really like toweling stuff. It's just a nice comfort thing. I can't explain why, I just do. I also picked this up. I love the opening clasp on this, a bit like a doctor's bag. It is an Oliver bonus bag that I got. It was £2 and I got it for £1. It's got birds on it and it's a bit waterproof, and I thought it would be a good mini travel project bag, which I was on the hunt for. As it is, I also got a bigger project bag, so now I've got two, which I thought was very useful. So yeah, so this is a little project bag. So yeah, so that was £1, half price. And then the final thing I picked up from that charity shop was some wool, but it's not the kind you think of. It is t-shirting wool. So yeah, this one was £4. There is a lot on this one. This one was £2, obviously £1, half price. And this one was, I think, £1.50. It's black, but that colour combo of green, purple and black in a really good stitch with a big hook would make such a cool bag. Do you not think? So yeah, so I got that as a bag project, and I thought that's all really cool. And it'd be fun to try out t-shirting yarn because obviously it's a thing I've never used. So next. This isn't the order I went in the shops, this is the order I've got my little piles on the floor. Is this t-shirt, Calvin Klein t-shirt for £2.99 from Oxfam. And yeah, I just really like the floral design and the fact it was pink and orange, which is, you know, and it's a 2X, so it's actually very comfy sized for my, you know, I don't do tight t-shirts. Unless they're laid with something baggy over the top. So yeah, so thought that was really cool and not like anything else I own. And then I picked up this art book for £2.50 about Rodin, having been to his house and museum. It's got some sketches in which are really good. It's got loads of pictures of the bits I saw there, as well as a lot of other stuff I didn't see. So I picked that up for £2.50 to add to the my art library. There are quite a few books today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books I picked up, which for me is quite a lot in one day. I went to this was the RSPCA. They also were having a half price off sale. And she was very nice, and she said, yeah, most weekends we do a completely half price sale, and if we haven't got a half price sale, something is on offer pretty much every day, which I thought was so good. And yeah, I picked up these sort of they're not fuck, what's the word? Chambray. They're not chambray, but they just looked really cool. And this is a pair of white stuff in a size 20, having just picked up a skirt in an 18, which is tight-ish but does fit. These will be comfy sized. Wide leg culottes, and yeah, elasticated back, so you know, nice and wide. As much as a lot of my stuff is now a bit more fitted, I do still love really baggy oversized stuff, so this is just for my big oversized self. And also when I'm particularly bloated or have quite swollen insides, these will be very good. I have to have a variety of sizes for the variety of different sizes my insides can be. The joys of very reactive intestines. And I also picked this up. This was £2, and it is the crochet answer book, and it is all lots of questions. Someone's went through and highlighted some, and yeah, if you were to as my receipt, yeah, £6.50 for the trousers and £2 for the book. And yeah, you know, it's sort of everything, you know, what does it mean to work into the ring, and you know, all these kind of things which I thought would be very useful, bearing in mind I'm trying to learn how to read patterns, and I thought having something like this would be good. And also stuff like reading picture patterns, you know, that kind of information I need to know. So yeah, so I just thought this would be really useful, and I don't have any books about crochet, so I picked that up. And then I took a little clip in it. It was very junky, it was great. A charity shop called Paws. There were again 2 of them, I only went to one of them. These 3 things together cost £2.50. I do not know what it cost because there wasn't really prices on anything. It was that kind of real mystery shop. But I got a ball of like movie cotton yarn. There was a lot on it. And then I got this one, which is like white cream with blue and green, which will go well on my if you've been following on my vlogs, my collection of little randoms I've been collecting from charity shops to make into one garment. This is for my oddments. So yeah, so I got those. And then I got this. This is proper 80s. It's great. It's got lapels on the shoulders, and yeah, it says it's an 18, but you know, vintage, but still, even if it's undone, it's so good. It's got little pockets on the front, and yeah, so those 3 things together were £2.50, which was great, I thought. Let's go through and carry on. From a charity shop called, go on, you know you can, charity shop. This was the last one I visited before my insides turn into arseholes. I got this pair of H&M linen blend shorts for £3.99. These are an XL. I have a pair of cotton ones in a large, which I wear as pyjamas. So linen ones, I don't usually trust H&M sizes, but I have very, very, very similar shorts, so I kind of know the fit of these from my large ones. So these will be again comfy sized for bloaty days, but needing to be cool because you know it's hot I found some leftovers from the Oasis charity shop. I got this edging that I use to sort of fold over edges in bags and things. I got 2 lots of it in purple. Again, half price, so those were £1.50 for the 2. Oh no, £1.50 each. So yeah, £3 for the 2. This I got from, oh, I can't remember the name of it now. Is it Acadia or something like that? You know. Yeah. This was a whole £1. I could have picked another book because it was off the kids area. Obviously, it's not really a kids book. It was a bargain. £1. Yeah, Totoro as a picture storybook, and you can read it as a book. It's so good, but it's got so many illustrations in. So yeah, so I love Totoro, and I don't have a Totoro book. I've got House Moving Castle, but I don't have a Totoro one, so I picked that up for £1. And then I picked up this book, it's all falling off still, for £3.50. It is a Toulouse-Lautrec book. It has the most wonderful drawings and everything in, but also it's proper old because it's falling apart. But yeah, the most beautiful pictures in it. But the best bit, which is why I love finding old books, is through everything, the whole book, there are these little newspaper cuttings, and then there is, let's flick a bit more, there's some more cuttings, and then if I flick a bit more, there is a whole load of bits from newspapers, and you know, all about Toulouse-Lautrec, and then from the 91-92 Toulouse-Lautrec exhibition at the Hayward Gallery. You know, someone really loved going to see Toulouse-Lautrec, which I think is amazing. And they've got all these bits from the newspaper, they've got the reviews of it. This is the review, I think, of the book or of the exhibition. And I've just found further on, there is also in the front a, so I just saw the big chunk, I didn't find those other little bits. So dotted through this whole book is so many little cuttings, which I love when a book has had a life and it's been really loved by someone. Where's the other one? There it is, right in the front. Is the exhibition leaflet. So yeah, so these are the kind of things I pick up, you know, multiples of. And yeah, how much was it back then? In 91 to 92, to go see a Toulouse-Lautrec exhibition, a full price adult's £5.50. Oh, if only. Oh, that would be great. You had to phone to book your ticket. Oh, that's so good. But yeah, so there we go. So yeah, part of this book is the fact it is the most wonderful book, owned by Malcolm Johnson from June 65, this one. But yeah, it's got plastic stuff on it that's kind of actually biodegrading. But yeah, so this is an old book full of lithographs reproduced, but it's the extras in it give such a lovely life to a book. And yeah, so this is why I love secondhand books, because you get a whole someone's history in the additional extras they've added to it, and you can see how someone's loved it, which, you know, makes my soul just happy. So yeah, that is everything I picked up in the second hand in the charity shops. And then we will go on to I think I only got one thing in Tiger, or two. In Tiger, I got a bottle of peach tea because I was really thirsty and feeling quite wobbly by then. And then for my little cart that lives next to my bed, for the next time if I have a down moment and yeah, struggle, which is real, you know, it's life. I picked up these little deodorant wipes for a refresh, so I thought they could just live there for when I'm needed. I know they're meant to be festivals, but we're realistic. I went in Primark. Didn't buy loads in Primark, but what I did get was pretty good. Let's start off with that. I picked up a pair of cycling shorts in a size large. Oh, my camera's flashing. 2 seconds. There we go. Fully juiced back up. As I was saying, I picked up a pair of pale pink cycling shorts in a size large because this is the size I have my flared leggings at. They fit me beautifully. In fact, the extra large pair I bought for my sister was too big. So I was so desperate on the last day for something comfortable. I wore them, but they are loose. So again, they're more the bloat end of my body than, you know, the non-bloaty end. But yeah, so these are great for the summer. I wear them underneath stuff just because, chopper up protectors, just because, you know, legs, they touch as part of being a human. But yeah, and just, you know, protection if it's a bit windy. So yeah, it just makes me feel a bit more confident and a bit better in wearing certain bits and pieces. I picked up this gel mask for £1.50 because I recently had to get rid of all ours. The beads in them over time do shrink, and there's no way to obviously revive them. So yeah, but these are very useful for hay fever because obviously you put it on and it goes. Poor Ryan, always the underneath this bit of his face here, his sinuses and that, all that swells. So these masks are a lifeline. Literally, we usually have like 3 or 4 of them in the fridge, and you'll take one off and replace it with another one, and we've got like, so they're all icy cold, and then by the next day they're all chilly again. So yeah, but no, we kind of had to get rid of them. They all died at the same time. So yeah, so thought I'd pick up another one so we have one in the fridge ready for if he needs it when the pollen starts getting aggressive, because it will. Pollen's a jerk like that. I picked these up. I got 2. I got these from the pyjama section because they come with a built-in bra bit. So in my brain, it's just a layer for your nipples, which for me is great because I don't wear proper bras. This was £4.50 and it says it's in a light blue. I got this. It goes a bit longer as a layer to be wearing under some of my crochet clothing I'm making for this summer, like my dragonfly cardigan jumper. Obviously, yeah, just need something bra shaped to go underneath it. So, and I thought, oh, bra with a little bit of a vest top is pretty cool. So yeah, I picked these up in an extra large because of my larger bust. It just works out more sensible to get it that size because they stretch. And then I also got in extra large again, £4.50, this lemon yellow one with little flowers all over it. This one is shorter, so this is more bralette style. The other one's more of a vest. But yeah, I thought they'd be good for layering underneath summer stuff. I picked up a Sweet Radiant blusher in the shade pink for £3.50. I showed you in a little clip on my hand. It's very glittery and it reminded me of my Rare Beauty blush. But I thought, you know, I can slightly go a bit more ham on this one, maybe over like a strong pigment one and then a bit of glitter, use it as a highlighter blush. I thought it would be cool, so I picked up that. And then the final thing I got in Primark was this little, it's meant to be, I think, like a makeup bag. I remember people buying them and making like little sort of emergency car kits of, you know, hand cream and all that kind of stuff. But you know, I thought it would be a great project bag for £6. It's quite a decent size, so it would be great for a backpack. It's clear so I can see what's in it. You know, I could put in, you know, 2 balls of wool, my project, you know. So I thought this is a good travel project bag because I do like to take a project out with me. If I'm going to my mum's, I'll bring a project. So yeah, it just makes sense to have a little bag now for it, you know, so it can get chucked in a backpack or a little, you know, tote bag, and I've got something to do on me at all times. And also with discovering how lovely it is to go to the big green area in our town, and just, yeah, taking my lunch out with me and my little roll up, where is it, it's down here, my little roll up Poundland beach blanket, taking that out with me and just going and enjoying nature. 1,000 out of 10. So I was like, I need a little project, you know, as good as the little Oliver bonus bag I bought is, I need a slightly bigger one for, you know, my jaunts for this summer. So yeah, so this will be very useful. So I picked that up for £6. That is everything I got in Primark, and I spent a grand total of £23. Gone are the days I used to spend like 100 and something in Primark. I don't do that anymore. I'm so sensible in what I get. That's Tiger. Trying to see where my Ikea receipt is. In Ikea, I spent £28. The biggest thing I bought and the most expensive thing is the best, to be entirely honest with you. But I'll save it for last because I'm that kind of jerk. Yeah, I can pretty much tell you the price of everything as I see them. My sister asked me to see what some candles smelled like. I found the mimosa one smelled a bit like cleaner in not a very nice way. And they didn't have a lavender one to pick her up. I will say with the new Ikea, I'll do it before I actually start my haul about the new Ikea. That way I won't get distracted. It's okay. I'm still going to visit a big Ikea because there are things that just simply aren't there because obviously the space, you know. But as somewhere to go get sandwich bags, you know, the odd candle and packets of gravy mix, or if I wanted to go in and get meatballs as a lunch, great. Also, it's a really good place to know that you can pop into the toilet because obviously, you know, great. So yeah, so there wasn't a lot of room for sitting around eating food, but you know, it was fine. The till system was very quick. There are people pointing you to a till, and obviously a lot. It's self-service because they don't sell big bits of furniture there. You can order everything, but yeah. So you know, it's good for little bits. Or I suppose if you're doing like a click and collect, if you live locally, yeah, who lives locally to Oxford Circus? But you know, some people do. But yeah, it was okay. I still would go for a big Primark and go do a big Primark with a wheelie trolley, but it is to say it's good for candles, sandwich bags and gravy packets for me, you know. As it is, I didn't pick up any gravy packets because now we're in the warmer weather. I just don't have any meatballs in my freezer at the moment, and I was like, I don't need any right now. So yeah, but let me show you what I did pick up while our light is dwindling. It's just going beyond the houses opposite, so yeah, it's going for the day. And my voice is going, God. I picked up my sister a sweet pea candle. It is the smaller size. This is the biggest they had. Obviously in bigger Primark, bigger Ikeas, they have the bigger sizes. They did have a bigger size than the apple, but it was only slightly bigger and it was double the price to be in a ceramic pot. So for £1, I just got the apple one, and I got my sister a little sweet pea one because I know she likes the bigger ones because they melt the excess wax out and use them as glasses, and they're really good glasses. So yeah, so I picked that up. I picked up sandwich bags. These were, the candles were £1 each. Sandwich bags were £3 a box. I do mean colours. The gold and black ones. Pink and red ones, and then 2 boxes because we use these a lot of the 2 green ones. So yeah, so I did spend 12 quid on sandwich bags, but kind of needed them. I'm looking, I've got 2 half empty boxes and that's all I've got left. So yeah, this is my favourite thing I bought. I'm gonna open this. This is amazing. Ikea do clothing now. I mean, I have the teeny, when they felt I went hunting for the teeny tiny, oh yeah, and I did buy a bag, I think this is the medium size one for 50p, because yeah, I like these medium sized ones, they're very useful. But yeah, they had t-shirts, they had hats, they had water bottles, they had hoodies. So yeah, I treated myself to a t-shirt, and because I used my family card, which they had lots of screens at the top if you wanted to get yourself a family card. They're free to get and you get a special price on stuff and free coffees in weekday, and they're pretty good actually. And now you can collect points if you use your card, and then you can get money off for certain things. Online I learned. that recently, so yeah. But yeah, I got this t-shirt, got it in a large to extra large, and because I was a family card member, it was £13.50, so I got £1.50 off it. And they did have them hanging up in various sizes, so you could see what the sizing was like, which I thought was really useful. I got mine in a large to extra large because, you know, realistic. But it's covered in little Ikea logos. It's so cute. So yeah, so I have an Ikea shirt. Why? Because I wanted it. So yeah, so I've got it even as an Ikea length tag. That'll be coming out. But yeah, so I had to. It's a cotton t-shirt covered in Ikea. What else would I buy? You know. So yeah, so there we go. So that is everything I picked up today on my adventures. I would say a very successful haul of nice things. I feel really good for having done a day out. Wasn't so fun hitting the anxiety. Heart rate was an arsehole to the point I felt wobbly a few times, so, and I felt wobbly even on an escalator, so I thought, whoa, and I was like grabbing the rail and I'm like, we're gonna get ourselves a drink. That's why I got the iced tea. So yeah, so, but no, I did a solo jaunt, and you know, I haven't had to call anyone. It's been great. I'm quite impressed with myself, but yeah. So very happy with my new bits and pieces. Obviously I'm going to run bits through the wash. Yeah, so all good and all happy. So yeah, so I obviously am uploading this on Sunday as you're watching this. I'm filming it Friday. So yeah, so I'm hoping to do a weekend vlog which will be up on Tuesday, because it would just be nice to do a weekend vlog. I'm going to do it at home this weekend because if you've been watching my weekly vlog, which I now need to go finish editing and upload because my computer was being a jerk yesterday and I couldn't finish it. So frustrating. But yeah, if you've been watching if you watch the weekly vlog Friday, aka today for me, you will know I've had scaffolders in a week. I haven't actually managed to be home this week apart from one day where they rocked up late, so I went out for the afternoon. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to being in my house with no damn scaffolders this weekend, and having, you know, fulfilled, you know, my cup of joy today. I don't need a car boot. I'm happy with my second-hand goodies. I got real treasures. So yeah, so I'm very happy. So yeah, so we're gonna have a fun, creative weekend. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do. We might do some sketchbook stuff, we might do some sewing, we're definitely going to do some crocheting, gonna do some baking, I know that much. I'm going to make banana cake again. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this. If you are new here and you know, have enjoyed me and my little vlog and my little haul, I try and do days out often. Obviously today was just a shopping day. I do go to galleries and exhibitions and places and all sorts, but I just fancied mooching the shops today, and yeah, mooching the charity shops in a new area, so it's like an adventure in itself. But yeah, if you're new here and you enjoyed this, please drop us a subscribe. It'd be lovely to have some more friends. And yeah, to all you beautiful people who follow me already, thank you so much. Yeah, and you know, all of you, drop us a thumbs up, let me know you enjoyed this. You know, what was your favourite thing I picked up? You know, what do you think of my Ikea t-shirt? It's amazing. That's what you've got to say, is it's amazing. It could have been a bucket hat. You know, that would have been a look. So yeah, but I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch up with you beautiful people in my next video. Bye.